This is exciting. Bungie is launching on the Epic Games Store. We heard this announcement during kind of the Destiny 2 announcement day, as well as Gamescom the same day. Bungie is launching Destiny 2 on the Epic Games Store. As of today, it's already been a day. It's out now. You can check out the DLCs are free. They also have, I think the 30th anniversary pack is free for you to get for the week.
Wow.
So definitely check that out. Cool. If you want to hop in, now's the time. The announcement was made during the afternoon's Destiny 2 showcase, which gave an in-depth look at the new season, as well as further details on the Ultimate Premium expansion, the final conclusion, Lightfall, and the collaboration between Bungie and Epic. We'll also see Destiny cosmetics appear in games like Fortnite and Fall Guys, so that's kind of fun. I like the collaboration there. We saw Fortnite, some clips on Twitter where we were sending each other like the battle bus is now in Destiny, and then like Luke Cage.
Well, it's just like a nod, like it's a reskin of some of the buses in the environment are just made to look like the battle bus.
Bungie also announced that it will no longer be sunsetting premium DLC from today. Historically, the developer has removed paid content from the game after a period of time. Justin Truman, the general manager of Destiny 2, says, "We want the Destiny universe to grow, and we're going to continue to do everything we can behind the scenes to keep that possible within our game engine." I respect, because I don't know if you've looked, I have a lot of games on my Xbox storage, and that is the biggest game still. I think like 115. It's crazy, but I respect them for keeping all that content, but I don't know how it handles it.
I mean, it's going to get even bigger.
Yeah.
And I really have trouble trying to figure out how they're going to do that in a way that respects players' hard drives. In addition to keeping all the content within the game. And I read an opinion article on Polygon about live service games not giving enough credit or respecting the players who have been long term invested in their games. And Destiny was one of them. And he talked about sunsetting equipment and sunsetting content, and how it doesn't really respect people who have been there from the jump. People have been there for the longest period of time. And even though they're saying this is a good direction for them to say we're not going to be sunsetting DLC, we're not going to be sunsetting armor, weapons, equipment like they've said before, it's not an indicator that they can't do it again for whatever reason. Maybe they can still go back and say, hey, this storage is getting too big, we're gonna
minimize stuff, right?
Offload some of the content. So it's like, how do you maintain that balance? And is that still possible in the current build of the game? I mean, I've been long time saying like, okay, let's just get Destiny 3 over here. Destiny 2 is so old. I know they updated the engine. I know they, did all this stuff to bring it up to date, but I still can't help but think we just need a
third game, right?
Oh my God. I think we just need a new overhaul.
I watched the whole stream and it was crazy because they said Destiny 2 is not going anywhere for a long time, even after Lightfall, that they want to continue on for years. So I imagine it's kind of like a GTA 5 where they keep adding more like maybe smaller DLCs, smaller packs for content every once in a while. But it is wild when it's like you're still in the second game. I get it, but a third game, kind of a refresh, or maybe after this is coming sooner rather than later. We'll see. Maybe that is the plan.
In regards to it launching on the Epic Games Store, this is great. Getting new players, a lot of more content to them. It should be noted that they're making it so that Lightfall is still paid, but just all the previous expansions are free. But Lightfall you're still gonna have to pay for.
Yeah, I think it's like
just
40 or 50.
Because I
want to say $49. I think that's without
so
the game.
Steep.
I think it's more with the game.
It's $100 with the season pass bundle.
Oh yeah, with the 4. I think that's 4, which should be for the whole year. That'll be like all 2023.
That is too expensive.
You got to play that whole time if you're gonna buy that. You got
to play that whole time, and that's so expensive because you could buy when there are games that are $70 now, which even is like, I mean, wild, it's justifiable for current industry and economy and stuff like that. But this is a yearly thing. It's, Witch Queen with the season pass was $80. You're buying essentially a new game every time.
Yeah.
And to go back to like what I was talking about earlier, I think it's just a lot to ask when you aren't updating these core systems of the game and you have issues with sunsetting and respecting players who do put their time in. It's hard to ask. It's a big ask.
There are a lot of things that we'll say players. That they want to overhaul, like for new players. Like when you hop in, it's kind of like, where do I start? Kind of the problem you had is like, I'm overwhelmed. Where do I start? They're going to have a new chapter system where it's like you can do one little mission on each planet to kind of give you what's a strike, what's multiplayer, what's this. It's kind of like a story system in that. So I'm kind of excited for that. It seems like it'll be more organized for you, not just kind of
I think
thrown.
it's like maintaining that balance that is really, really crucial.
Yeah, and probably tough to do too.
Yeah, really tough to do.
That's it for us. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. And if you're checking out this clip, you can check out the entire podcast on YouTube if you become a member. Also, you can listen to the podcast for free on audio platforms that'll be linked down below. But stay tuned for more coverage on this and more on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.